So you've got your workouts all laid out. So now you've got your routine. So save routine, push day, save routine. Now I'm coming back here. So now you've got your routine, you've got your folder. So as you see here, I've got two folders right now, my routines and new folder. So you can put your folder here, you can say push. So you can put the whole entire workout plan, right? Push, pull, legs. And then once you create the folder, I can take this and drag it into push, pull, legs. So I've already created this folder for push, pull, legs. So that's my routine. That's my routine in the push, pull folder. So what I'll do is create the pull day, I'll create the leg day, and then if you have rest day, everything else can just fit inside. And then let's say now I'll do like the Arnold split, right? So you've got Arnold split, and then you can do like a CrossFit. Let's say if you're doing CrossFit, a CrossFit program, right? You can say CrossFit, High Rocks, whatever you do. I don't know, you guys with your High Rocks. There you go. So you can have that, or you can have like your track and field, right? So you can have different folders for different types of things that you're into. And then another thing that you could do, let's say if you're like into triathlon, you could go triathlons. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, what other workout can you do? Right. So whatever you're doing, really, you can create anything. And so these are like bodybuilding, some of these are like hybrid, and some of these are like pure cardio. And if you're doing like Pilates or yoga, let's say Pilates, yoga. So right there, we've now created like different programs already, or folders at least, right? And then so for each folder, that's like your specific type of training program. And now I can create a pull day, I can create a leg day, and I just add it into each folder. And so you can create it into these different folders, right? So now, as I've done this, this is where we can now create everything else in real time, which we'll do in another stream as well. But this is just to show you how to how to set everything up, how to log your first workout. And the reason why I like this is that you can say, for example, if I wanted to move things around, for example, right now, is I just duplicate the push day in the push day, right? Like that. And then I can just edit this and just say, chest and back. So this is now an Arnold, an Arnold split. So instead of like shoulder press, I would remove that exercise, and maybe now I would come back and just put chest. I'll put back, sorry. Yeah. Now I'm doing back exercises, right? So I could do bent over rows, right? I could lat pull downs. I could say lat pull down. I could say flies, chest flies, right? So you've got that. So you can create all of these different programs now. So now I'm going to say update routine. And this is an example, by the way. I'm just giving you an example. So now I've got this. Oh, no, can't be in there. So now I've put it in there. And then if I'm doing like, let's say, high rocks as well, let's say, for example, I could say You could have like your standard cardio, like running if you're like um, a 5K runner, 10K runner. You can have different routines where you're like, okay, add exercise. I could just put like running, oh, running cardio. And then I can put like 5Ks. And each time you finish, you can just log your time. So you go, boom, 5K. I can call it like a 5K run, right? So that could be the name that I give it as a routine. And then boom, I've got my 5K run. So I can create all my routines in here. So I could do 5K run, and then I can go put this into 10K and just put 10K. Boom, done. Update. Right. And the next thing I can come duplicate the same one. Oh, so you see now you need the paid version for you to be able to do this. So now with the training, I can put like my 5K in here, and then I can put my 10K in one of these. Right, I could put it in triathlon, my triathlon folder, so I can just drag and drop it in whichever workout that I want, whichever workout program that I want. So this is your push day, for example, so you can add a routine. So with the paid plans, you'll be able to like create unlimited routines, and you can have everything just sitting there for you. And you don't have to worry about like, okay, creating a new plan or what am I doing today? Well, if you get bored of one, you're like, okay, now I feel like I want to work on my cardio. You can switch and bounce between the different programs that you have. So everything can be just set in there. So you've got your templates. All you do is just wake up, pull out your phone, and just go execute. You don't have to think about anything. You don't have to think, okay, where did I leave off last time? So you can just review it and see like your notes, like, okay, well, how did I feel the last time I did this? Okay, what was my time on the last 5K that I ran? How did I feel? Did I eat? And then you start improving because anything that you don't track, you're not able to actually progress the way that you're supposed to. You're just sort of like shooting and throwing to the wall, whatever sticks, sticks, but you're actually going aimless and you don't know exactly what you're trying to aim at. So it's very important for you to actually think about it, write down how you're progressing, make sure that you're following the right program for what your goal is. But this is one of the key things that you need to actually put in place for you to actually understand how you're progressing if you're willing to work out and actually execute and progress. Because now, like, even if you've been stretching, right, like we've got a lot of videos on stretching, but now the most important thing for you is for us to actually think about, okay, how do I progress? Like, okay, I've stretched, okay, great, I've done this in the morning, but in terms of like building myself, working out and going to the gym, because you can only stretch for so much, and there comes a point in time where you actually have to move your body and build some muscle, put some weight on your body, make your bones stronger. Because the more weight you put on your body, the stronger you become, your bones become stronger. And this helps with longevity for you to live a long life. So these are the things that you want to start implementing into your routine. Because once where you're able to like occupy yourself with things and healthy habits like going to the gym, working out, even if it's 30 minutes again, like I said, like 30 minutes, okay, go to the gym, just go outside. Even if it's a walk, you can create a walking routine. Say, okay, I'm going to walk for 20Ks today. I'm going to walk for 10Ks. I'm going to walk for 5Ks. However long that you want to work out for, right? You can do that. It's something that you can do. You don't have to be limited to one single thing. But the goal is for you to track and progress. And then from there, you'll see where your progress is. And it's always good to put everything that you're tracking in one place because it gives you a good picture, a good idea of like, okay, how am I progressing? And once you do that, then you'll know exactly where you're going, right? So that's exercises. I think we've looked at the exercises portion. So now we're going to look at the trainer. So you can get a personalized program, follow a guided program with progression. So let's see. Okay, so you have to do this in the app. So that's something that we can look at another time. But in terms of routines, like if you're building the routines, it's easy to do it on the computer and just move them whichever way. So like up, down, that sort of thing. So that's what I would recommend. If you get the paid plan, you can create as many as you want.